Tapan Bose was a pioneer in many different fields. As others will speak about him today, I'll restrict myself to two areas. First, Tapan the documentary filmmaker. Till the mid-1970s, the only documentaries made in India, apart from a few by corporates, were made by the Films Division of India, set up by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. The staple of FD were 20-minute news clips shown in every cinema hall before the main fiction film. These usually depicted ministers arriving or departing or cutting ribbons. Occasionally an FD documentary would be about our freedom fighters, musicians, or cultural artists. While many cinema goers stepped out for a smoke to escape the 20 minutes, we are fortunate that Films Division captured and created a valuable audiovisual archive of our country's history. Tapan began his filmmaking journey as an assistant to the legendary Sukhdev, who made documentaries for Films Division. In 1981, Tapan, along with his then partner Suhasini Mole, branched off to make An Indian Story, which exposed the horrific Bhagalpur blindings. Police officials in Bihar had poured acid into the eyes of 33 under-trials, claiming it was a deterrent to bring down the crime rate. Thanks to the public outcry after the film was shown, a few guilty police officials were finally arrested. Tapan and Suhasini went on to make Beyond Genocide on the aftermath of the Bhopal gas disaster, which claimed the lives of over 15,000 working-class Indians and maimed many more after a gas leak at a Union Carbide plant. The factory was criminally located in a densely populated area. Typical of Tapan, his activism on the issue continued long after the film was made, as he worked tirelessly for the gas victims and the affected next generation. Tapan went on to make many more landmark films, which I won't go into for lack of time. Our paths crossed as we went to court to fight for the right to screen our films, as well as when we travelled widely to screen our work. Let me move to the next significant convergence. After relocating to Kathmandu and getting together with Rita Manchanda, his partner from then till now, and doing many years of human rights work, Tapan and his circle of friends in India and Pakistan founded the Pakistan-India People's Forum for Peace and Democracy. The idea was to organize large border crossings and meetings of citizens who believed in friendship despite the hostile attitude of their own governments. When I first joined this amazing group of peacemakers at a conference in Kolkata in 1997, PIPF-PD was already a year old. In 1999, soon after the nuclear tests by India and Pakistan, I was able to accompany 200 Indians to go to a peace conference in Peshawar. Tapan was of course the prime mover of this and subsequent border crossings in which I too participated several times. The sheer joy on the faces of ordinary citizens when they learned we had come from India belied all the hatred and propaganda our two governments have tried to foster over decades, and Pakistanis who visited India in this period felt exactly the same exhilaration and joy. Today we've lost a fighter against injustice and inhumanity and a warm and generous friend. Fortunately, the legacy he left is indelible.